This video is going to take you into Onshape, and we're going to select a 2D surface to create a DXF file. So first off, if you are logging into Onshape and you're not logged in yet, you can just type in region18.onshape, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the sign in, and you're going to see that I'm signed in already. All right, once you come in, it's probably going to look something like this. Whoops. You should have access to a folder. I've got more folders than you will. You should see a folder that says Fall Training, and then you can go ahead and launch this document. Now, the nice thing about Onshape is that multiple people can be working on this at once, and you should all be able to get in here and copy this DXF. So if you press your center mouse button, you'll see that you can rotate this around. I just pulled in this Neo motor and made this little motor mount just to have something to share with you. I'm not sure how it's all going to play out yet tonight, but I want to show you how to create the DXF from this surface. So you're just going to click on that surface. You'll see it turn orange, and then you can right click and you can just simply go Export DXF. All right, and we can give it a different name if we want. It's called motor mount. It's going to show up as a download. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit export, and you can see that that file has downloaded. Now, the first place we're going to go to is our laser cutter. So in order to go to our laser cutter, we're going to need to open up Adobe Illustrator. So Adobe Illustrator is going to have you register in the Adobe Cloud if you're new. I'm already registered, so it's not going to be easy for me to demo that, but we can walk you through that when that comes up. You're going to simply create a new file, and for our purposes we can leave it as a letter for the file size and hit create, because I know this part is going to fit. Once we have the file set, you're simply going to go to File, go to Place, and we should be able to go into our Downloads folder and find that file. So if I look right here, here's my DXF file. I'm going to pull that in and make sure that it comes in one-to-one. Oops, looks like I'm going to have to change the orientation in order for this to fit. So I should be able to just come over here and rotate it. All right. So once we have our file into Illustrator, there's only a couple things we need to do in order to be able to get it for the laser. First thing I'm going to do is select it all by just making a bounding box, starting the upper left, coming to the lower right, and I'm going to set the stroke thickness to 1/1000th of an inch. So that is 0.001. And you can see these are thin lines now. I'm all set. Now I'm going to save this file. Now, if we were working for real, you might want to save this in a couple of locations. But for now, for this demo, we're going to go to our training folder. So I'm going to go to File, I'm going to Save As, and I'm going to save it on my computer, not to the cloud. And we are going to run down here till we get to the tech drive, and you can see that there's a laser jobs. Now, I'm going to make a new folder in here, and I'm going to call it 1A Fall Training, just so, whoops. (2023). Okay. I just called it that because I wanted it to show up at the top, and then in here I'm going to say motor mount. And hit save. Now this is important right here. This guy, we're going to change it to Illustrator CS6 because the Illustrator version we have on our laser cutter is older, so make sure you save it like that. Hit OK. Hit OK, and it should be good to go. We should have that file ready to cut.